Today, we're really immersing ourselves in something I think is genuinely restorative.
Mm,
It's a resource, an analysis, really, of building a gentle, peaceful morning routine.
okay.
But here's the twist. It's designed to also help your English language growth at the same time.
Interesting combination. Peace and language learning.
Exactly. So our mission today for you, the listener, is pretty surgical. We're not just summarizing.
Right.
We want to extract the core philosophy, yes, but also the simple, actionable steps you can actually use.
The practical
The
blueprint.
practical blueprint, that's it. Shifting your day from, reactive chaos to intentional calm. And crucially, understand the why without the usual information overload you get from self-help stuff.
Yeah, and what really grabs you about this source is how it hits on something so common. That feeling when you wake up
Oh, yeah.
and you're already tired or worried or just feel like you're behind before you've even started.
Totally. That already behind feeling is killer.
It really is. And the source argues, pretty convincingly, I think, that starting your day with that stress, that pressure, well, it just sets this heavy tone for everything that follows. Like, the next 12 hours are colored by it.
Right, but the solution isn't like, get up earlier, do more, which is refreshing.
No, quite the opposite. The whole philosophy is slow, soft, gentle.
Gentle, I like that.
Yeah. The idea is you need to connect with yourself first. Find that internal stability before you even think about reacting to emails, news, demands, the outside world.
Okay, so connect with yourself first. How do they frame that? Is there a core idea?
There is, and it's a really useful metaphor they use. Think of your mind like water in a glass.
Okay, water in a glass.
When you first wake up, potentially, that water is still, it's clear.
Makes sense.
But what do most of us do within seconds? We grab the phone, we check emails, we start worrying about the day.
We shake the glass.
Exactly, you start violently shaking the glass.
Mhm.
And what happens then?
It gets cloudy. You can't see clearly.
Precisely. The water, your thoughts, your clarity, your ability to make good decisions, it stays murky, agitated.
Mm.
And when your mind starts the day from that cloudy, agitated state, everything feels harder. Understanding English, making choices, dealing with difficult people,
Your focus is just shot because you're dealing with the internal static.
you got it. Your resources are basically tied up managing stress hormones instead of being available for learning or clear thinking.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So if clarity is the goal, how do we protect that stillness? What's the absolute first thing they say not to do? The critical protection step.
It's the big don't, and they are really firm on this.
Yeah.
Do not reach phone.
Immediately upon waking.
Immediately, like not even leaning over to check the time on it if you can help it. Create a buffer zone.
Buffer zone, okay.
No messages, no news, no social media. That blast of information, the blue light, it just floods your brain when it's trying to gently wake up.
So you have to consciously protect that quiet space, even just for, 30 minutes?
Even just 30 minutes, yes. They stress this isn't just about digital detox, it's neurological. It's about protecting your brain's ability to choose its focus for the day, rather than having it hijacked from minute one.
Okay, great. Let's walk through the actual steps then. This gentle blueprint, it starts right in bed, right? With slowness.
Yes, exactly. You wake up, but instead of leaping out, the first instruction is stretch,
Huh.
yawn, sit up gently.
Like you're not rushing.
Cultivate that feeling, they say, that you have all the time in the world, even if it's just for 60 seconds.
That sounds nice. What does that do physiologically?
That deliberate slowness, it sends a powerful signal to your nervous system. No emergency here.
Ah, okay. Calming the fight or flight.
Precisely. And then right after that, the first truly intentional act. 3 slow, deep breaths.
Specifically.
In through the nose. Hold it for a second or two. Then a long, audible sigh out through the mouth.
Like really letting go.
Yeah, it's a physical mechanism to consciously shift from sleep mode to, ideally, a state of conscious peace.
Okay, breath work. Then comes something a bit surprising. They say to smile.
Yes. And this often raises eyebrows.
Yeah, like what if I woke up stressed about, I don't know, a presentation or just a tough day ahead? How do you just smile?
It's a great point. The key is the smile isn't meant to be a reaction to feeling happy. It's more like a physical command.
Fit commands.
The advice is smile simply because you are here, alive, breathing, starting fresh.
Ah, so it's an acknowledgement.
Exactly. It's basic gratitude. And there's science behind it too, you know. The physical act of smiling, just using those muscles, can actually send positive feedback to your brain. It's like a little biohack.
Interesting. Okay, so anger with breath, then this intentional smile. Then we get up and move into like hygiene stuff, but still with presence.
Do with presence. Everything
Yeah.
is slow. Walk barefoot if you
Yeah.
can. Feel the floor. It's grounding.
Grounding.
Some
Right.
cool water on your face wakes you up gently. Brush your teeth, but slowly.
Slowly brushing teeth. That sounds deliberate.
It is. Use these totally mundane things as mini mindfulness moments. Don't just rush to get it done. Feel the brush, taste the paste. Be there.
Okay. And the mirror moment. They mentioned looking in the mirror.
Yes, and offering yourself a kind greeting. Just a simple, good morning, me.
Good morning, me.
And crucially, the instruction is, no judging.
Mm.
Don't analyze how tired you look or if you slept badly. Just a kind acknowledgement.
Why is that non-judgment piece so vital, especially for someone learning English, maybe feeling insecure?
Well, think about it. If your first interaction of the day with yourself is critical,
Yeah.
how are you going to feel safe enough later to take risks? Like speaking English when you're not sure. This builds a tiny bit of core self-acceptance right at the start.
Makes sense. Sets a different internal tone. Okay, then nourishment. Warm water.
Lemon.
Warm water, maybe with lemon, yeah. Drunk slowly. Then tea or coffee. But here's a really critical bit they insist on. You sit down and drink it.
Sit down.
Mm.
No drinking, standing by the counter while checking your watch. Absolutely not. Even if it's only for 5 minutes, sit. Look out the window, notice the sky, listen for birds, whatever. Let the mind just be quiet.
I can hear people thinking, 5 minutes just sitting, I don't have time for that.
I know. But the source frames this as essential self-care, not laziness or wasted time. That 5 minutes of quiet presence, they argue, massively improves the quality of the next 8 hours of doing.
Okay, I buy that. Investing 5 minutes for better hours later. And breakfast. Same slow principle.
Same gentle rule. Simple food toast, oats, fruit, yogurt, whatever works. Eat slowly, chew properly.
And the big rule here is no distractions while eating, right? No reading, no phone. Why is that so important?
Because when you eat while consuming information, news, emails, whatever your brain is trying to process both. Digestion works best when your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, is dominant. Multitasking keeps you in a low-level stress state. Chewing slowly, focusing on the food that connects you to presence, aids digestion, and crucially, it separates the act of physical nourishment from mental agitation.
Right, you're uncoupling eating from anxiety, basically.
Exactly. This whole sequence is about creating separation and calm.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting for our listeners, for the learner. How does the English growth part fit in? And they stress it's not stressful study.
Yes, this is key. It's positioned as absorption, not active, high-pressure learning.
How does it work?
The method is incredibly simple. Just 10 to 15 minutes of listening to some slow, clear English audio or video.
Slow and clear.
Yes. And they often suggest doing it with your eyes closed. The goal isn't to grab every word or repeat phrases.
No frantic pausing and looking things up.
No. The instruction is literally to let the words flow in, like music or like rain. Just absorb the sounds, the rhythm.
That feels almost passive compared to traditional language drills.
It does, and it challenges that approach. But the learning theory behind it, according to the source, is that the brain absorbs language most effectively when it feels safe, calm, and ready.
Safe, calm, and ready. Okay.
When you're relaxed, your brain's natural filters are lower. You can subconsciously pick up on rhythm, intonation, sentence patterns without your conscious mind getting stressed and blocking things. Stress actually hinders that deep absorption.
So relaxation enables learning. But what about repetition? They specifically mention listening to the same short audio, maybe 5 minutes, every morning for a whole week. Why not new stuff every day?
Because variety, especially early on, can actually increase stress. Well, no, new words I don't know.
Ah, right. Avoids that overwhelm.
Exactly. When you listen to the same piece repeatedly, your brain gets comfortable. It moves past just scrambling for basic meaning. By day 3 or 4, you start hearing the rhythm, the connections between words. By day 5, words you didn't even notice before start to stand out.
So it builds familiarity and confidence, not just vocabulary.
Precisely. It builds fluency organically. And notice what it's building simultaneously. English skills plus inner peace. The repetition itself is calming and predictable, not demanding.
That's a powerful combination. Okay, so after this listening absorption, there's a small writing task.
Just one sentence in a little notebook. Reflecting on the morning. Something simple like, I feel calm this morning, or the sky is blue today.
And the crucial rule.
Absolutely no worrying about spelling or grammar, no correcting yourself. Just write it down slowly and gently.
Why is that freedom from corrections so important?
It makes writing in English a safe tool for internal reflection, not a performance for someone else to judge.
Removes the pressure.
Completely. It connects the feeling of calm you've cultivated with the act of using the language. Simple, but effective.
Okay, so listening absorption, then one gentle sentence. What comes next? There's movement and intention setting.
Yeah, a couple more steps to round it out. First, some gentle movement. Again, keyword, gentle.
Not a punishing workout.
Definitely not. Just stretching. The instruction they use is move like water. Smooth, slow, easy.
Move like water. I like that imagery.
It's about getting that calm energy moving through your body without creating new tension. It's like a physical expression of the whole morning's vibe.
Makes sense. And then something about going outside.
Optionally, yeah. Just step outside for maybe 2 minutes, feel the sunlight, breathe the fresh air, and maybe silently say, thank you for this new day.
Another moment of gratitude and connection.
Exactly. A final little anchor, connecting your internal peace to the external world, but gently.
And the last piece is visualization.
Yes. About 3 minutes. Close your eyes and picture one specific goal. Maybe speaking English clearly in a meeting or staying calm under pressure. Picture as if it's already happening. Feel the feelings associated with it.
Why is that visualization considered so powerful?
The source puts it simply. Your subconscious mind believes what you show it. By mentally rehearsing success, especially in that calm, receptive state, you're actually creating neural pathways. You're priming yourself to act that way. It's like entering the day having already won the internal game.
Okay, this whole routine sounds amazing, but potentially a lot to take on all at once. How do they suggest you, the listener, actually start implementing this?
This is maybe the most important practical advice they give. Start small.
Okay, like really small.
Really small. Don't even think about doing all 12 steps tomorrow morning. It'll just create stress.
Right, defeats the purpose.
Totally. The instruction is pick just one thing. Maybe it's the 3 deep breaths. Maybe it's sitting down for your coffee for 5 minutes. Just one.
And do just that one thing for how long?
For a week. Do that one thing with your full attention. No multitasking during it. Really commit to that single small change for 7 days. That focus helps the habit stick.
Okay, one thing for 1 week. Then what?
Then, if that feels comfortable, add one more step for the next week.
Layering it in gradually.
Exactly. It makes the whole thing feel natural, sustainable. You build a rhythm, not a stressful new checklist. They do provide a sample schedule, like 6.3, you wake up, 7.15, English listening, maybe checking the phone only at 7:50.
Just as an example of how it could look.
Right, just to show it's possible.
Yeah.
But the absolute emphasis is on intention, not perfection.
That's crucial. What about when you inevitably mess up? You oversleep, you grab the phone first thing?
Yeah, because that will happen.
For sure.
The guidance is incredibly kind, actually. Just return to the process the next morning, or even just the next moment you remember. No beating yourself up.
No self-judgment loop.
None. Because that just undermines the whole point. If you spend 5 minutes feeling bad about grabbing your phone, you've lost the peace anyway. Just notice it and gently restart tomorrow. They use the phrase, small steps win the race.
Small steps win the race. I like that. It feels achievable.
It is. And if you synthesize all this, the underlying message is about the power of that consistency. Small actions repeated.
Yeah, it's not about one heroic effort.
No, real change, whether it's building a routine or mastering English, it rarely comes from some massive stressful push. It comes from the tiny things you do reliably, day after day.
Like brushing your teeth.
Exactly like brushing your teeth. Or like listening to that 5 minutes of calm English audio every single morning. You have to trust the quiet. Trust the slow burn.
So the final takeaway for you, the listener. By choosing this kind of peace, this intention, before the world starts demanding things from you,
you gain control.
You gain the power to choose how you begin. And that choice ripples through your entire day, how you react, how you learn, how you interact.
Absolutely. And maybe the most provocative thought to leave you with is this. When you start your day like this, with deliberate peace, you're doing more than just improving your morning routine or your English skills.
What are you doing?
You are fundamentally reprogramming your life to operate from a baseline of calm competence rather than reactive stress. That's the real deep dive.